G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course Calfless, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions in Legends Runeterra. We're going to be doing the 2.5 star weekly adventure today against the Azir, and we're going to be using Ornn for this one. So as usual, as always here on the channel, we cover the hardest weekly adventures in terms of the star rating whenever they're out. And of course, this week's hardest adventure is the 2.5 star Azir. So nothing really too exciting this week in my opinion. The Azir has a Annie power, which is the Blinking Flames. All spells and skills deal 1 extra damage, and I believe the Tom Kenshir has a Hex type of Surgery power, which isn't really that big of a deal. So yeah, nothing really too exciting. Well, he has a random keyword thing, which I believe is something like a, what is that thing called again? The welcome gifts. Yeah, it should be a welcome gifts for the AI, so that's pretty cool. But outside of that, nothing really too major. So we're just gonna focus on the 2.5 star Azir here, and I think this is pretty cool because the power here, which is the magic number, when the player draws a card set its cost to 3, that's actually pretty decent. Because ideal case scenario is that we should be able to use this to essentially allow us to pick up more expensive units, which will basically incentivize us doing so because we can potentially play those expensive units for cheaper. And the Sovereign's Domination here around start the foe summons an ephemeral copy of the player's strongest follower that died last round. Not really that big of a deal. Vicious Enemy plus 10 Nexus, plus 1 star mana, plus 1 star hand size. Not the biggest problem in the world. But yeah, magic number is probably the most interesting in my opinion. So because of that, we're gonna go with the Ornn here. Mainly because, as we all know, Ornn is a 7 cost champion. So that means if we can and we should be able to draw him on the turn 1, courtesy of the Hero's Welcome. I'll get to that in a second, but I might as well just show you now. Game start, draw a champion. Courtesy of this particular perk here, we should be drawing a guaranteed Ornn on turn 1. That Ornn should become a 3 cost Ornn. So that's gonna be kind of crazy. Now, since we're already in the champion overview, we might as well go over the build for this one. In terms of the star powers, we're going to be going with a Sweet Solitude 2. Game starts on Ornn's Forge. The first time you forge, each round forge again. And I made this plus 1 starring mana. The first time you play an ally equipment that costs 4 plus mana, manifest an equipment and reduce its cost by 2. So as I mentioned, in terms of the champion level 28 Ornn, which means we of course have access to the level 20 game slot droid champion. We are missing out on level 30 Relics slot 3, but at the very least we have the 40 starring Nexus self. Not that it matters anyway, because today's build is gonna be my favorite build, which is triple Gatebreaker, or in today's situation, double Gatebreaker. So the idea with this one is that since we're bringing Ornn really early, we can potentially use him to strike for 8 plus damage easier, and because we should be able to do that, we should level him up really quickly, and with the Ginsu's Rage Blade, we get to forge him twice as well. He's gonna be dealing a lot of damage, and if I'm not mistaken, the Spirit of the Ram that he will summon will essentially get the stats after everything here plays, so that means we should be able to get a really beefy Spirit of the Ram, which I think could be decent. Alright, so let's quickly head back out. We're gonna see how this one does into the Azir. I think pretty well. Alrighty, we're all loaded in. First things first, let's check the map. Azir is the final boss, Ezreal is the mini boss. Okay, so it's a good thing we went with Ornn because that could actually be really beneficial because he is fairly beefy. Now let's head to the first power node. We get Welcome Gifts, Overprepared, and Sorcery here. Now, getting a Mana Gem on turn 1 could actually be really beneficial because you must remember, the Adventure power sets every single card to 3. So if we can start with 3 mana, it will actually benefit us even more. I think we're going to try to reroll for that. We don't really need the Welcome Gifts. I don't think we need the Sorcery as well. And what do you know, we do get a Mana Gem. We're going to pick this up. Alright, so let's head into the Rivershaper. Okay, so Ruthless Raider, Combat, Cook, Weaponsmith, Apprentice, and Bone Club. So I think it could be worth to reroll anything more than 4 costs and, basically keep everything less than 3. That way we can potentially keep the cost, I believe. I haven't tried this adventure yet, so I don't really know how it works, but I believe anything that we get from the mulligan should not get affected. Anything we draw, however, will get affected. Yep.
My friend and I.
Alright, so we drop Ornn here, he should level up as well as strike the Nexus, which is kind of cool. Oh, an ally is struck for 8 plus damage. Okay, I get it now. I probably misread the text a little bit. I thought we had to essentially stack up the damage, right? Ornn doesn't level up that way. What am I even thinking? So the Ornn needs to be at, 8 attack stat and strike for 1 time at 8 attack stat in order to level up. Right. My apologies. It's been a long time since I played Ornn. I probably forgot a little bit. It's cool. So we're just gonna block like so. It's not the end of the world, obviously. He should still level up next turn, because we can't just play the time medication that we should be creating, and the Ginsu's Rage Split should kick in, so we're pretty much fine. Let's just drop the Combat Cook as well. And we're gonna go with a Pot of Pain. Now, interesting thing I just noticed here, that, you know, because the Ornn here got the cost reduction down to 3, essentially the spell here also gets a cost reduction, which brings it down to 1. So I believe the Ornn's Bellows Breath initially must have been a 4 cost or something, right? Let me just double confirm. 5 cost, okay. So it got down to 1. I'm not really sure how, but I'm not going to complain. I think we're just going to attack here, so let's go ahead and just drop this too, and then we're going to go with the Forge.
Stand on your own 2 feet and nothing.
Ornn should go up to an 8-8, and he should level up. Cool.
Said so.
Good. Yes.
Bring me tea to gain the strength of rivers.
Alright, we're just going to go Combat Cook here. And we'll go the Upcycle Rake. And we'll grab the Grey Hammers as well. No problem. And I think we'll just give that to Ornn.
Tea for 2. Plenty to go round.
Doesn't really matter, we should win here. No question about it.
An iron will must be forged. Somebody help. You're all in trouble now.
Alright, it's cool, we still win anyway.
This is too much celebrating for my tastes.
Okay, so we get Battle Fury, County Tavern Keeper, and the Station Archivist here. I think we're just gonna go with a County Tavern Keeper. Not that it matters. I think, you know, our game plan is just to bring on Ornn and then have it, you know, do all the work for us. Alright, so we're gonna hit the support champion, obviously. We get Shen, we get Rek'Sai, we get Senna here. I think we might just go with the Rek'Sai, I think. Or we're gonna go with Senna. I think we'll go with Senna. It doesn't really matter if I'm gonna be honest with you. Whatever we pick shouldn't really affect, you know, the success of this run here, I'd say. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to the shop node here. That means we're probably gonna head to the Eye of the Dragon. Alright, so we get Senna here. I think we're going to keep this because I'd like to get the increased odds of drawing the Ornn. We'll keep everything else because we should be able to start with this. And we get a second Senna. Not the greatest, but we can of course work with it. It's not the end of the world. Let's probably bring it on.
You could say I got a life with. Keep your distance.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Eye forward.
Ready yourself.
Doesn't really matter, we take 1 damage here, but it's cool. It's not the end of the world.
Darkness and light.
Might just actually play this.
That technique.
And I think we will. We also get a draw champion, right? Yeah, we do get a draw champion. So I didn't notice this, but you know, it's obviously good because now we can guarantee the Ornn draw, which is kind of decent. Unless it recalls there, but it's cool. At the very least, we still get the Ornn draw, which is okay, because it will still go through. Yep.
We each hold a world within.
I tell you what, let's be smart from here on out. Let's not bring on the Ornn yet. Let's try to equip our allies first before bringing on the Ornn. I think that'll be much more, you know, wiser. We're just gonna force Senna here.
Not all mean well.
And we'll let it take the 2 damage. We'll kill this 1/5. I can live, you know, with, you know, 2 damage instead of that unit constantly summoning a lifesteal unit. That's probably better. Let's go to Bone Club. We'll just give it to Senna here.
I fight with my spirit.
Okay, I think we should have Ornn level up easily. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna drop the Ruthless Raider.
The winter's claw strikes.
We get stunned here. It's cool. Not the end of the world. Ornn should still level up because we have the what is that? The Gatebreakers.
wanted the god of the forge, you got him.
Pretty crazy to think we're bringing on Ornn this early. I think it could be earlier if, you know, essentially we got him at the beginning, but it's cool. So I think what we're going to do here is we're probably just going to play deal 2, just get rid of this tree 2. Actually, you should probably get rid of elusive, that would be far better.
Getting dark.
Keep running, Kane.
Alright, let's just attack here, we should have to win.
Keep your distance.
Here comes my molten friend.
I see every move.
Right, we can potentially just go darkness here, kill one of these units, and then potentially guarantee the kill. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go send us Dawning Shadow, and we should be able to kill this guy. Guarantee damage, cool.
We are the light. We are the dark. We are alive. Darkness and light.
A mistake.
On to the next one.
Alright, so we're gonna go with the favorite artisan here. We already have this unit, and at the same time Crystal Carrier could be decent. We're gonna go with it. Let's head to the shop node. Grab a power, obviously, and we get draw 2. I don't think we need this. I think we'll just ignore it. I'm not even gonna spend the reroll here. I really don't think we need any cards necessarily. Well, the Draconic Bands could be decent. I think we'll just purchase it. Why not? There we go. I don't really think we need the Orange Forge here, so I think we're just gonna ignore it. Now let's see, we have a Cameron Soldier. This is a Silent Shadow Seer. This is not a shop node, so I think we're gonna head to the Zephyr Sage. Alright, get Senna again. Let's hope we get better odds this time and guarantee the on draw. We're gonna get rid of Bone Club. We'll keep everything else. Alright, beautiful. But we're not gonna bring him on yet. We're just gonna wait for the next turn or something. Let's go to Combat Cook first. This is perfect because that will actually forge the Combat Cook, and if we're able to strike for 8 damage, Ornn can just immediately level up next turn, which is kinda decent. We'll get the... I think we might just go to Sandsworn Amulet here. Fearsome could be decent, especially on the very early turns. There's probably not much, you know, gonna be able to block it.
One sprint for each crab I saw today.
No 8 damage, but it's cool. Probably just drop on, level him up, and then strike the Nexus as well. Well, probably Gatebreakers is too OP here, but, you know, I wasn't really sure what to go for. I just decided Gatebreakers could have been decent, and I'm proven right. Alright, let's copy that. On shit level up here.
You wanted the god of the forge, you got him.
Oh man, turn 4 on. Can you imagine? Alright, let's just forge him here. That way the Spirit of the Ram next turn will guarantee more damage. And we should have the win.
Hammer never fails. You're all in trouble now. This is too much celebrating for my tastes.
Okay, so we get Entrancing Lure, Time Winder, and Zephyr Sage here. I think we might just go with the Time Winder. That could be fairly decent. I'm not really giving too much thought to this because I think we should have an easy time. It's really, you know, proving that, you know, this is basically becoming a cakewalk. So we're gonna head into the shop here. Buy power, obviously, and Endless Wealth. Get 200 gold after each combat encounter. Well, we don't need this, but I'm gonna pick it up. It's a legendary power. Why the hell not? In terms of the cards here, I really don't think we need anything necessarily, so we're just gonna leave. So let's head into the healer node here. Don't really need the 2 health. I think we're gonna cut some cards. Let's see if we can cut something unnecessary. I don't really think we need the Solari Sentinel. We're not really relying on darkness, but you know what? I think we'll just keep it. We'll just grab the 2 health. Alright, so let's head into the Ezreal. And we get 2 Ornns here. We're actually going to reroll because ideally we want them to come, you know, through the Hero's Welcome. That way we can potentially get the 3 cost. So we're going to want to get rid of them, and essentially we'll start with the other cards here in our hand. Let's hope we can get it though. Hope we don't get a Senna again. Alright, cool.
I thought you'd never ask.
Right, Raider on.
This land is ours.
Probably gone with Artisan there, but it's alright. Not the end of the world.
Gotcha.
Right, let's just Forge in Dedication here. Too bad we don't have an equipment. If we did, it would have been better, but it's okay. I think we'll just still bring on the Ornn. It's fine.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Books. Boring.
You're disrupting my research.
Alright, doesn't really matter.
Good. Yes.
We're leveling up the Ornn so easily, we're bringing him on so quickly. This is basically unstoppable. You have to try this if you have the Ornn. You must try this adventure with the Ornn if you, you know, have it unlocked, obviously. So let's go with the Fortune Dedication then. We're just gonna forge the Ornn.
Stand on your own 2 feet.
I think we'll drop the Solari Sentinel here. Probably not gonna be able to use it to kill anything, but we're just still gonna bring it on.
Watch and learn.
It's fine. Not the end of the world.
You are formidable foe.
Now, I guess the Ezreal will probably just kill the Sentinel here with the Mystic Shot it will create, but again, we should still have to win. Really hard to stop a 13-12 Ornn, especially when everything deals like 1 damage.
Retreat will be doomed.
The light remains.
Still no units, interesting. I guess we're just gonna attack here. We're still gonna Forge. We're probably just gonna Forge the Ornn. That way the Spirit of the Ram gets a really beefy stat.
Here comes my molten friend.
Sure, boss.
I won't go back.
The color is off.
Well, not quite the victory, but it's still okay. We can potentially play Callus of Aeons. I think we're just gonna do that, get the heal. Not that it matters, if I'm gonna be frank with you.
Whoa. Got room for 2?
Yeah, I think we're just going to kindly Tavern Keeper as well. Doesn't really matter.
The tipsy hour.
I'm on it.
Probably just drop Wording Stones here, depending on what we get. Get a lot of Artisans, alright.
Of course I'm ready.
Yeah, we'll just bring one of them on.
I will tell you of Ornn.
It's kind of sad we haven't ended the game yet, because we were not able to get the victory, but I think if we could get an Overwhelm on the Ornn, that would be great. Yeah, I think we'll aim for that in the upcoming, you know, champion reward. Try to get the Overwhelm on the Ornn.
Oh, can't stop me. Backfired.
I'm not even going to bother playing anything because all we need to do next turn is just attack, we get the win. It doesn't really matter what happens.
Potential.
Mountain.
Yes, good. He would approve, I think.
Let's take this outside.
You're all in trouble now.
Go on, shake my hand. This is glorious.
Yep, doesn't matter. Cool, we win.
Remake.
A job well done.
Alright, so we get Spell Shield, Regen, and Reckoner's Mark here. I think we're just gonna hard reroll for the Overwhelm, because like I mentioned, it could be really useful since the Ornn is getting a really high attack stat. So Overwhelm could be, you know, the most important thing here. So let's try to hard reroll for that. Vampiric Scepter, Savage Shield, Nomad's Medallion. Yeah, we definitely don't need this. We already have cost reduction. Let's try to reroll again. Dragon Steel, Reckoner's Mark. Yeah, we don't need that. Let's use the final reroll. Double Time Watch, Spell Shield, and Regen. Well, probably we're just gonna go with the Regen here. Not that important, like I said, but it's cool. We're just gonna pick it up. I really hope we get Overwhelmed, though. That's gonna be really nice. Frostbite, Vanguard Lookout, rush them down. We're just going to rush them down. So I think what we're going to go for here is probably items chest compared to the healer. So we're going to take on the Fae Bladetwirler. Now this should stun the weakest enemy. Strongest unit. Okay, so that could actually be kind of bad. That's the converse of what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be stun the player's weakest unit. Well, it's cool. It's not the end of the world. I think we'll keep the Bone Club this time. So I think at the very least we are going to keep the equipment, even though we are potentially going to want to get its cost down. At the very least we should be able to use the Ornn to copy the equipment and get the stat buffs. So I think we're just going to keep this. And we get him, cool. Alright, so we get the Bone Club here. I think we're going to go ahead and play him on. And it should copy the Bone Club.
Good. Yes.
You'll thank me later.
Somebody hold my baby. You're all in trouble now.
This isn't part of the training. My sleeper. You'll soon understand my methods.
16 damage on turn 1. Well, probably more than that because the Ornn struck twice with the Gatebreakers. I think if I had another Gatebreaker, we could have gotten a 1-turn kill here, but unfortunately, I don't have that, so we had to settle with Against's Rage Plate. Still pretty cool though, so let's just go ahead and end the round. Probably the Ornn's gonna get stunned here, but it's fine. We should be able to deal with it here because we have a lot of beefy units like the Senna and the Kindly Tavern Keeper. We should be fine. Spirit Ram isn't going to hurt us because there's no Ornn to essentially, you know, get the stat off. So we're just going to resolve here. It's fine. Let's go with a... I think we'll just go to Wording Stones. I think we'll just forge it as well.
An iron will must be forged.
So we're probably not going to get an Ornn here because it cannot attack. It's going to get stunned. It's the strongest unit. Which might actually mean that bringing it on turn 1 isn't actually too good. But it's fine. I think we're just going to drop the Senna. Eye of God attack spawn 2 to play discard 1. I think we might just go with the Eye of God here.
Long road behind, long road ahead.
And of course we get stunned. It's fine. Right, I think we'll still give it to... I think we'll still give it to the Senna here. You know, prepared for next turn. We'll just attack here. I'm not really giving it too much thought, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'd like to try to get the Senna stun over the Ornn, so I think we'll just keep buffing the Senna until she reaches like 15-15. That would be ideal, I'd say.
Move, go.
Because we need to try to just, you know, brute force Nexus damage here. Ornn getting stunned isn't the best, but it is what it is. Okay, it's fine. I think we'll just go Time Winder. We're gonna discard... let's probably just discard the other Weirding Stones. So we'll deal 1 here and deal 1 to the Nexus. We should get a doubling dice, right? Yeah. We cannot target both to the Nexus. I don't think so. Let me just try something stupid here. It's probably not gonna work. Yeah, we can't double target in the Nexus, obviously. Alright, so we're just gonna deal 1 to the... what is this? This Dancing Droplet here. We have Artisan. At the very least we can block the Yone.
No. What have you heard?
Let's just forge again. We're gonna forge Senna. Again, we're just gonna try to get Senna up to the highest possible stat in order to circumvent the Ornn stun. Let's see. Let's just keep buffing her. It's cool. And I think we'll just attack like so. Because I'm worried there might be a stun here, but you know what? If there's probably going to be a stun, you know, a fast or burst stun, it's probably going to stun it anyway, so we might as well just equip this guy here immediately and see if we could attack with everything. Okay, it forges the Yone there, it's cool.
Think you're fast? Cute. Darkness and light. Keep your distance. Want to see these moves up close?
Ah, that's a recall, alright. Not the end of the world.
Who's got the upper hand?
I'm actually gonna hope we get that discard thing to deal damage here because I really don't want to wait this long to get the win. We should be able to get easy one-turn kills here. I think we've gotten it, like I said, if I had the extra gatebreaker there, but it's fine. So we're just gonna forge it. We're gonna forge Senna again. We'll try to offset that and get the Ornn to get the stat buff. I keep repeating this, my apologies, but yeah, I just wanted to make it clear what my game plan was. Yeah, I think we can play Bone Club here. Give the Senna the Bone Club. That way...
Darkness and light.
Oh shit, because all the bloody stats are on the other god. Okay, that's my bad, that's my bad. I forgot, you know, forges the unit. Sorry, the equipment and not the unit. Alright, so I think we're just gonna go with the... Kindly Tavern Keeper, we're just gonna heal our Nexus.
This'll take the chill off.
It is tough.
That was probably a really stupid play from me, I'm not gonna deny. But like I said, it's been a long time since I played the Ornn, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty, obviously. Once again, Senna's gonna be fine. We're gonna have to wait until maybe turn 10 or something, which is kinda sad. But it is what it is.
An iron will must be forged.
I don't think there's anything we can do here, right, to deal damage to Nexus, so I think we're just gonna attack again. So much for the one-turn kill.
Darkness and light. Keep your distance.
I will teach you.
And we get stunned here, it's fine. We'll deal 2, I think we just deal 2, get rid of him.
Now who's got the upper hand?
There's always a way out.
Alright, let's just drop the Wording Stones again. My apologies about the length of this battle. Could have been avoided, but what can you do?
Underestimate. I dare you.
I'll do what must be done.
Alright, we'll still probably just buff the Senna here with the
Who's got the upper hand?
Fortune Dedication.
Welcome.
Let's actually just get the Solari Sentinel on, replace this guy. That way we have an extra blocker, which we can use, of course. Right, so we're just gonna put this guy here. We're gonna plop the 2-2 here, the 5-2 down here, and I think we might just play the Darkness. And no, actually, let's put the 5-2 here. Darkness, get rid of this guy. We'll take 6 damage. It's cool.
I'm here till it's done, and it's never done. Darkness and light.
Alright, Senna should get stunned next turn, which will allow our Ornn to attack, which is exactly what I want. So we're just gonna keep buffing the Senna, just to guarantee that she's the one gonna get stunned, not the Ornn.
Underestimate.
Alright, beautiful, and we should get the win here.
To the forge.
Aha! Here comes my molten friend.
Don't want any trouble.
Ah, you bastard. Well, it's okay. We recalled Ornn. We're able to just bring him on again, so it's all good.
Now who's got the upper hand? Here's our chance.
Come back next.
All right, we win. Let's just copy the Senna's equipment, whatever it is.
What? This is too much celebrating for my tastes.
So yeah, once again, apologies about the length of the battle. I think it could have gone faster if we were able to circumvent the stun there. The overwhelm could have been nice, but unfortunately we didn't get it. So we probably could have picked it up at the beginning before we start this adventure. But I didn't really know what to expect, so I just thought Ginsus would be good. Anyway, we are just going to go with the Giant's Belt here and then proceed. We're already committed. We might as well just see it through and finish it off. We'll grab a +2 damage on Time Winder. Seems fine. We're going to pick that up. And we're going to head to the shop node. By power, obviously, and we have grit. I think we're just going to pick it up, not that it matters anyway. But in terms of the cards here, I don't see anything important. We're just going to ignore. We definitely don't want Tryndamere, like I mentioned yesterday. Too many champions is just going to dilute the auto-join on. So we're going to head into the Astute Academic. Alright, so we're going to get rid of Ornn again. The same reasons as before. We'll keep everything else. Probably should have rolled for an equipment there, but it's fine. And we get Senna anyway, so we're gonna have to wait for the Ornn. Kinda sad, really, but it is what it is. Let's go with the Senna first. We need the lifesteal a little bit just to get our health back.
Darkness and light.
A foray into the field? How exciting!
It's probably gonna try to swarm our board here, but not really that big of a deal. Chooses not to anyway, so it's cool. Alright, let's drop the Ruthless Raider here.
Fight or die.
It's fine. Alright, we're gonna Forge her. And we're just gonna attack like so. We should be okay.
Care for a taste of tomorrow?
We're just waiting for the Ornn at this point. Potentially any equipments as well, that would be really welcome. Probably could have gone with Overprepared, but I thought the, what was that? The Mana Gem was definitely infinitely better in my opinion. So we're just gonna probably just pass the turn here. We can't really do anything. Alright, lose the Senna, but it's fine. I think we might just go with the Drain 2 here. Draw Champion, yeah, that's probably gonna be important. So we're gonna Drain 2 and Drain... let's Drain 2 from this guy. Yeah. We get on, cool. Right, we just have to survive a little bit. We should be fine. We're just gonna block this 4-tree. Hang on.
I made this hammer. It was so good I named it Hammer.
It's fine. I was worried there's gonna be some sort of kill spell or something. We're gonna play Catalyst of Aeon, just heal up our Nexus. We lose the Forge here, but it's fine. Ornn should be able to Forge itself twice, so it's okay. And we should level up here as well, which is really good.
Good. Yes.
Alright, now we can strike for a significantly more amount of damage next turn, which is kind of insane. Definitely just going to want to heal up the Nexus a little bit. It's a little bit scary having 22 health. Although there's probably going to be a healer node, it's fine. We're just going to do it anyway. We're just going to Forge the Ornn here, and we'll go with the Favorite Artisan. We should get another Forge. In fact, I think we'll go with 2. That way we get more.
What have you heard?
Hold it steady for me, like that.
Alright, we're just going to Forge. We're going to Forge again, and we're going to Forge again. We'll probably just deal 2, get rid of this guy. I think we'll go Combat Cook. We'll probably just replace this 3-6. We don't really need the Mana Gem. I'd rather go with a Quick Attack here. Actually, I should have gone with the Impact. That's going to be a little bit more extra damage, but it's cool. Alright, so we're just going to attack here.
You're all in trouble now.
I've got questions.
Alright, so one more turn we have to win. Not exactly going as fast as I'd like, but again, like I mentioned, you know, if we had the Gatebreakers, would have been faster. But 2 of it is still cool. So we're just gonna go with Forge again, Forge the Ornn.
Laserproof safety gear? I got you.
Wording Stones.
Class 5 focused optical burn.
Laserproof safety gear? I got you.
I'll play a straw too. It's cool. We're gonna block the Ornn here. We're probably gonna block the 3-6 as well. Actually, we'll probably put the 6-6 here instead.
Too much salt.
It's fine. Alright, play Time Winder. We'll discard one of the Artisans. We'll probably just deal 3 to this guy and to the Nexus. What is this? That's a lot of spells. What the hell is this? Ah, not important. It's cool.
Questions?
Just bring another one and then forge it on again. We should have the win next turn, so it's not, you know, the biggest concern in the world.
What have you heard? important friend.
Go on, shake my hand.
Take a district cell.
Who's gonna close up? Evolve me. No dessert, no. A job well done.
Right, so we get a Malefic Spear here. I think we're just gonna go for this. What I'm realizing now is that the equipments are kind of scarce, so I think having something like an over-prepared or any additional equipments could be decent. So I think we're just gonna go with this here. And then we're gonna head into the Power Node, obviously. Afterlife Forbidden, Vanguard Lookout. We'll probably just go with the... I think we might just go with the Officer Lookout, Officer Backup here. We get a elusive unit, which could be nice. And we're gonna head into the Healer. We'll purchase the heal, get ourselves back up to full, and take on the Azir. Okay, we get Draconic Bands here, which is great, so that means we can potentially copy that. I think I'm happy to start with this. This seems fine, because these are 3 costs, 2 costs, 2 costs, and 4. We'll keep this. And of course we draw Senna again. Well, it's okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We can of course play the Withering Mist, and I think that's what we'll do. Let's actually pass the turn first. Alright, I'm obviously not going to kill the Azir here, but I'm just going to do it that way we can get the Ornn. There we go. Elusive attack. Okay, I think it might be worth to actually play Time Winder here, compared to anything else. Yeah, we have to play Time Winder. We're gonna discard the... what is this? The Forged Ally. We're gonna kill these 2. No, actually no, we'll probably kill the Azir. That's probably better. So we're gonna kill one of them and kill the other Azir. It's fine, we take 4 damage, but it's better than taking even more from the Azir. We're gonna drop Favorite Artisan here.
A broken thing is a waiting thing.
We have Ornn next turn, we should have to win.
Hold it steady for me, like that. So close.
Ornn on.
Name's Ornn. No further pleasantries needed. Good. Yes! My name will echo through the ages.
Alright, we're gonna go Combat Cook here, and let's see, we get a Fisher Whack, we're gonna go for it.
Good bites the spice of life. Garlic works in a pinch.
My name echoes through every rock.
Okay, so I'm not gonna drag anything here. I would like to keep the sword itself out. If the Azir somehow blocks the 8-8, better first, but chances are it's probably gonna block the 10-10 Ornn. It's cool.
You're all in trouble now. You dare!
Oh, we still get a win anyway, awesome.
This is too much celebrating for my tastes.
Alright guys, so that is the adventure complete. So obviously this adventure is really suitable for Ornn. Well, I think you could use it with any expensive champion, like a Darius could work as well. But Ornn is probably one of the best for this one in my opinion, because after all, we're able to get the most expensive champion in the POC, the 7-cost Ornn, all the way down to 3, which is really crazy when you think about it. But yeah, I think we could have gone a little faster if we were able to get the Overwhelm. That's probably something you should consider if you're gonna replicate this. Probably get rid of the Ginsu's Rage Plate, go with the Overwhelm. Overwhelm. Again, I wasn't really sure what to go for. I just thought Rage Blade could be good, but Overwhelm is probably going to be much better, significantly better, so definitely go for it. But yeah, all in all, a really good run. So if you guys enjoyed it, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate support, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra or Path of Champions content just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching as well as joining me on this one. This is Kefla signing off. Hopefully I catch you all in the next episode. Goodbye.